Alright, we'll be starting very soon, y'all. These before, like it said on the title, we're gonna do a little bit of tier list, just have a little chill, a little stream really quick before we get into the main event, which is playing Rechain Memory. So hope you guys are excited, and at the same time we're just gonna be chilling. As far as what tier list we're gonna be doing and stuff, we will figure it out. But hope you guys doing good so far. Hope you guys are staying blessed as always. Just do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody's in grind mode right now because I know a few others who's always doing that grind. They streaming right now on Twitch and all that stuff. So, and I already have another one gonna probably be streaming soon. So we all just be on our grind mode. You know what I'm saying? Alright, without further ado, let's go and get started in a 3, 2, and a 1. And yo, alright, so again, I got it set up to where I got some Dragon Ball Z music playing in the background, so we're gonna have that little chill little music playing while we just look around some tier lists and just have a little fun with this before we get into the main event, as always. And ow, hurt my knee. But really quick, I just want to show y'all I did got my wheat twist literally yesterday and stuff, so my hair had grown a lot. My hair grown a lot right now. My hair look very good and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's basically my hair always hit touched to the end of my neck. So hey, I'm really happy that I got lost in my hair, y'all. So I'm really happy about that. Yo, what's up, Isaac? What's up, man? How you been, brother? You been alright? Alright, but yeah. Let's go and get started. So I'm gonna get some Dragon Ball Z music playing. Hey, Brody. Hey, sis. How you been? How you been? Hope that you enjoyed that food. Well, I know you told me you did enjoy that food last night, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. But what's up? But alright. So yes, we're gonna get some tier lists working right now. So let's have a little fun with it. So I'm trying to think. Did we do some game tier lists, or we do some cartoon tier lists, or food tier lists, or a drink tier list, stuff like that? Yes, it was really good. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you did. That's got more of that pasta that's in the fridge. I just cooked me some. I just browned some ground beef to go with this, and I'm gonna eat that after I get done streaming. So I'm gonna be eating that. Not much of stuff. Doing good though. Made some more progress on Resident Evil 1, and I made some progress on some other things. Hey, that's what's up, Isaac. We need to get back playing our Bibles, bro, because the session that we had before, it was actually really fun, man. Yeah. So we definitely should do some more Bibles eventually. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. Because I know Friday I ain't gonna be home and stuff. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Alright, let's go ahead and type some food tier list. Let me see how I could get some good ones. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta play more soon. Sunday seems good. Okay, we can do it Sunday night. and stuff. We could do like Sunday night. I'll let you know when I'm available, brother. Wait, did I type in fast food? I thought I hit it. Okay. Alright. The fast food ultimate tier list. Okay. Sound good? Okay, brother. I'm trying to think of a good list. If we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a little bit of tier list, y'all. Probably like a good 30 minutes or so, or at least almost like an hour. 30 minutes to an hour between them, and then we're going to start with rechain of memory. Again, I'm trying to find a good list, so unless you guys suggest what list we should try to do, like food, drinks, or like anime, games, stuff like that. Oh wow, what is this? Add a card. Channel memory characters. Aim at that much characters. So, but that'll be later on. We'll do that later on and stuff. I got nothing to be honest. I felt that, man. I know. I'm just trying to at least start something. So I'm trying to figure out something. So ain't really not having that much stuff. Like, okay, I could do like, you know, Hearts 1 bosses. I do, since we did play Kingdom Hearts 1, finish up Kingdom Hearts 1. I do want to at least talk about it as far as at least with the bosses and all that stuff. All right. So let me do like top whatever games on the console from the past. Okay. How you been, Final? Alright, we're gonna top it up. The ultimate console war. Oh, that's showing like console. Let's, maybe we could do that. Maybe. That one had no list to it. I'm really trying to think. Stress, bro. I'm trying to realize. Getting a new car, new insurance, heading to an appointment soon. Then I'm getting my ticket next month to leave next year. And I had to start scheduling people on Monday for work. Oh, boy, you got a lot going in. Absolutely hectic, man. It's a lot, bro. Hopefully that you can take a breather, like for sure. I can't find good lists, bro. I cannot find good lists about past games or like something like that. I'm trying to find good lists. Oh, no. Oh my god, I can't really find anything, y'all. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to figure out something. I did not plan well enough on this. I apologize, y'all. I did not plan well enough to think about, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, do that. Yeah, I got everything covered. I'm just home alone right now. I'm actually gonna be surprising Chris here soon, cause it's a birthday, but I have everything already set up, just waiting for it to come home. Hey, that's what's up. Tell her happy birthday, and that, you know, stay blessed as always. Alright, having like best games of all time. Hopefully something pop up. They just give me like different lists that I never heard. Okay. We could have done this, but it's like I haven't played much of these games, and I don't know why I would put them in the list. They would have put like a never play list now, because they would put most of these games in never play list. You know what I'm saying? I can look at this list and like there are some games that I heard but I never play, but it's like I can't give them a rating. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I haven't. Thank you, Gigi. It means a lot. I'll let her know. Oh, of course, man. It's always good to, like, you know, it's basically another year of living. You know what I'm saying? Be honest, y'all, I'm about to be my birthday is next month on the 26th. So yeah, so it's a lot on my end too to basically think about it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're gonna just start off with some fun. Let's just go through the ones you're aware of. Yeah, we'll just go for one that I can't really think of nothing right now. Alright. I just typed this out there before I type KH1 bosses, since we did play Kingdom Hearts 1, so I want to like talk about it and how I feel about them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So to start off with, we got some good old Dark Side, which again, if you think about this hot list, y'all, this hot list is basically somebody. It's basically a being to where like it don't have a lot of movesets, you know what I'm saying? To where that, and it moves very slow, to where like you get to the point that you basically are just getting freeze hits and over again, because they do moves into where they will just stay there for a little minute before they do, you know, they do something different. So, and I'm going by far as best boss fight, so we'll go about with this. Darkside, what do you guys think y'all want to put Darkside as? Like, in your personal opinion, how you think about putting Darkside as part of like a tier list? Where you think that Darkside should be at? Then again, we're talking about bosses in a way. Yeah, he's a good tutorial boss, but he's not much after that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's much a tutorial boss to get the feel of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, it's basically good to at least as a good starting point for the game to like get a good idea. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let me change this music.
Old Spice, gentlemen, super
Okay, come on, commercial.
24/7.
Alright, got some little bit of music. Alright. So yeah, again, Darkside's like a good tutorial guy, and plus it put more of an origin about who Darkside is, which of course we'll get more info about him in KH4, because we didn't know that from Coda that he's Sora's Heartless and stuff like that. So yeah, so at least in my opinion, I'll put him a C on this one for me. All right, we got Leon. Leon is basically a boss to where like he's a boss to where you get like an optional, the first boss get an optional cutscene, and to where that you have two scenarios to where if you beat him, you get a scenario to where you actually beat him, and then you get one to where if you lose against him, but the cutscene is still roughly the same. You know what I'm saying? There's not much of a difference per se. So but overall, Leon is a good challenge, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But he's the type of person to where like you got to play really patiently, and like well, by then you want to have guard as your ability, so you kind of have to like hit like the slash, like you try to attack button to try to parry his fireballs, like how we did with Walker with his volleyballs and stuff like that. So, but overall, we say Leon just in general, for not just from when we battle him in Traverse Town, but it's the same thing for when we battle him in Olympus Coliseum. Because Olympus Coliseum is where we battle him again, of course, along with Yuffie and Cloud, if they were to tag team with him. Alright, but yes, I'll probably get him, since he's a good challenge and stuff, and of course Leon's a go, we'll give him a B. Alright, we got Guard Armor. Guard Armor is like the first main boss, which will battle in Traverse Town, and that's when we get Donald and Goofy into the party for the first time and stuff like that. Guard Armor is actually a very good challenge. He's actually very good to the point that we like he could dish out some really good damage, especially since we're still like a low level, you know what I'm saying? So I help out will go at least halfway point, you know what I'm saying? And that he's somebody to where you got to like really be careful as far as not attacking so relentlessly. You have to kind of pay attention to what he's doing and then attack accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And also this season's also a good boss to where like we have to utilize Donald Goofy to kind of like, okay, Donald Goofy, attack this part, or attack the main, like attack a certain part or certain enemy, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good tutorial to think about that when it comes to Donald Goofy. So yeah, for Guard Armor, and just as a good introduction to like and make it a really good boss, I'll put him A tier for that one. He'll be A tier. Alright, next up is Trip Master, which he is the boss in Wonderland. When it comes to this guy, really, I love his design. I really love his design because think of it this. Other than the color that you guys see, like right here, I know it's kind of hard to see, but let me do a picture to make it better for y'all. Alright, this is Trip Master right here. I feel like I should have done it with all the other characters to do like a little picture of them. But yeah, when it comes to Trip Master, y'all, he design wise, I actually like his design. He kind of think of it as like, think of him like he's like the Queen of Hearts, Heartless, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Trip Master, too, you notice the batons he's having. That's like the Cheshire Cat. That's like the Cheshire Cat design right here. So in a way, not thought about it, it's more like it's like the Cheshire's like Heartless. Like it's like associated to the Cheshire Cat, which I think about, which is again designers batons, and then also the color scheme of the Queen of Hearts. So it's like Queen of Hearts and like Cheshire Cat combined type thing. Yeah, I like the design, but he's a bit annoying to fight. C tier for me. He's annoying because like you got to really keep going onto that table to actually get some good hits on him because he's so high. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really keep constantly onto that table to attack him. Of course, you could cast fire from a distance and stuff, but you have to be at a good distance. But overall, you have to be like in a very high platform just to really get some hits on him until he's stunned. Then you can like attack him from the ground type thing. Alright, but just overall, I like the design, how it is, and I kind of see a, like he's like Queen of Hearts and Cheshire Cat design wise, the color scheme, but at least we go by, he'll probably be like a low C tier. So when we get down the list, I'll definitely give him like go down a list on that. All right, we got good old Cloud. So let me get his overall design look. All right, so good old Cloud, his Cage 1 design, y'all. He is, I'll say this, as far as design wise, I like his Cage 1 design better than his Cage 2 design. I mean, I know his Cage 2 design is basically from Avid Children, and of course going to Dirty Cerberus. That's basically his design from those the show or the movie and from the games. That's what his design came from for Cage 2. But his Cage 1, this is basically if you notice the cape is basically like, this is basically Vincent Valentine's cape, because originally Vincent Valentine, which if you guys don't know, he's from Final Fantasy VII, he was supposed to come into Kingdom Hearts 1 and stuff like that, but they scratched the idea to where he can't come in for, I don't know, I forgot what's the reason. So to kind of put it to where he is actually in KH1, they put his cape into Cloud and also the claws, because that's what Vincent has too. His hands, one of his hands have claws and stuff, like wearing this and stuff. And then of course we kept the usual Cloud, his soldier outfit and stuff like that. And look at that little wing, kind of look like he's like a one-winged angel, stuff like that. But boss wise for him, again, it's fun for the level you fight him at, but level in Coliseum, he just I said B tier. I'll say with him, because you battle him maybe like 3 times in the Coliseum. You battle him one time when you go there for the first visit, and then you'll battle him again in the Coliseum in Hercules Cup by himself. And then in the Hades Cup, it'll be him and Leon. But overall, I like his design as usual. And as far as, yo, Uchiha, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're just doing a little chill tier list and stuff like that before we do the main event, which is Re-Channel Memory, get that started and stuff. So what's up? What's up? Also, a heads up, y'all. Definitely make sure you guys go into my community, post, and also comment down who you guys want me to romance in Persona 4. So far, I got 1 for Rise and 2 for Chie. You definitely need to let me know. I'm giving y'all till next week, because that's when I'll stream some Persona. To where, okay, whoever get the most votes, that's who I'm a romance. Because right now, Chie is like on social link 8 right now. So basically, I do 1 more interacting, and I can basically romance her. Rise is 2, that I just started her social link, and stuff like that. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Uchiha, my brother? What's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, but as far as Cloud, his boss fight and stuff, just because he's the bro, I'm gonna give him, he'll definitely be an A. I give him an A tier for that. Alright, we got good old Cerberus. So let me go and pull up his screen. Alright, good old Cerberus, y'all. The guardian of the underworld and Hades' pet. BDS is so goated, bro. To this day, bro, Budokai Tenkaichi 2 has the best soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? They got the best soundtrack. And of course, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 got the best gameplay. He got the best gameplay. But Budokai Tenkaichi 2 had the best music. At the entirety of the Cage series, entirety of the Cage and haven't started yet. Oh my god, Uchiha, you need to get it started, man. Get it started, bro. Because right now, bro, like, it's never too late. Get it started, man. But if you need any assistance, just, of course, you know I got you to help you out and stuff. Because, mind y'all, I did the whole Moogle the synthesis materials with the Moogles. I did all that. And did all the cups with the time limit and soloing by himself. And doing the super bosses too. And I got the ultimate weapon. So I've been grinding a lot in KH1. So it was a hassle, but it was very fun. So yeah. Unfortunately, the music in Sparking Zero is bums. Yeah. I was saying how in Sparking Zero, bro, they should have bought back some Budokai Tenkaichi music, and I'll be fine with that. It's really just the music and the maps. I mean, we could wait for the characters, but we need more maps and more music. That's what I've been trying to say. But yeah, Cerberus, y'all. He is a very interesting boss. He could pack up big damage. So he's the type of person where like you cannot keep attacking relentlessly. You have to pay attention when he gonna kind of wall like 4 fireballs at you, which you guys can literally just dodge roll to be behind him, stuff like that till he's done, or you guys can like parry his fireballs and stuff. And then when he stop, of course he'll do like his like a darkness breath. We call it darkness breath. And then it will come from the ground. Just keep dodge watching that to get rid of that so you won't get hit. And then when he do a little war, his world war, then he gonna start biting. And you have to pay attention to which head gonna bite. It could be from his left, middle, or right, or it could do all 3 of them. To be honest with y'all, if all 3 of them attack, big damage. So it's always good to pay attention to his attack pattern and attack accordingly. But overall, Cerberus, he's a very good boss. And you battle him in the first time in Olympus Coliseum and during the Hades Cup. Yeah, you battle him in the Hades Cup. So overall, and plus, I'll be honest, I think I like playing him in KH1 over KH2. But that's my honest opinion. But for Cerberus, we're gonna give him, since Isaac, you said A or S tier for him, he gonna definitely be up in the A tier. So he gonna be a little bit. He gonna at least be behind the guard armor for right now. All right, we got Clayton with the his Heartless that help him out. Alright, so we got Clayton, y'all. So we're gonna start off with Clayton as far as his how he do and stuff like that. Overall, Clayton don't really do much, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he'll just shoot and run away, and then when you dish out some damage, he'll just heal. So Clayton ain't really much of an interesting character as far as boss fight wise. So he really don't have much going on. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say much about him. Just know he's not that good. But the one that kind of helped the fight be a lot more better is against this guy. This like a chameleon Heartless, which is it's basically a stealth sneak. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, the stealth sneak is basically the only one. Like I said, Isaac, it carry him. This may carry the boss fight a lot more better, to where like it's more challenging and stuff like that. Which I'll tell you this: how I do this boss fight, I usually will just while Clayton's on the Heartless, I'll just keep attacking until. And mind you, the Heartless will be invisible, so it's kind of chameleon. Do you know how chameleons are known to be invisible, like be part of the environment, stuff like that? And that I will keep attacking it until it reappeared, and then keep attacking until Clayton get off the Heartless. And then as soon as Clayton get off the Heartless, I have Donald Goofy focus on Clayton and just deal with him, and I deal with the stealth sneak. And usually I usually defeat the stealth sneak first before I battle with Clayton, because I feel like that'll give like a little extra HP. Stealth sneak sucks, he glitch and Final Mist still to this day. Oh really though? Maybe because when I play Final, I haven't dealt with no glitch, or I probably didn't pay attention to what was the glitch. But definitely tell me what's a glitch. What's a glitch on that Heartless? But overall, he's only good because it carry the boss fight better than just going against Clayton. You know what I'm saying? So, not that it's hard. I just cannot believe they haven't fixed him. I just didn't know. I didn't know there was a glitch. I didn't know there was a glitch going on. I probably didn't pay attention to know what it was. But okay, for Clayton and the stealth sneak, I'll probably give him like probably in the D. I'll give him like the D range. Probably like maybe in the high, depending on where we at, probably like the high D, but we'll see. Alright, we got the opposite armor, which you'll find as Heartless when you go into a Travis town and you open the you do the ringing of the bell 3 times and stuff, and that's when this Heartless will appear. Alright, so this is the opposite armor Heartless. Well, hold on. Let me get his actual, not his Final Mist design, but his actual original design. Again, y'all, the vanilla version design with the Heartless is way better than the Final Mist, in my opinion. Yeah, he glitched when he's invisible, and he tries to smack, and you try to smack him when he's about to die. The health bar won't deplete until you reappear. That's a glitch. I don't know if this is a glitch too, Final, but you know how he'll kind of like stand up and then he'll shoot eyes, like beams of light from his eyes. I remember he was like so low in health, like he was low in health, he reappears. That maybe what it was, that he had to reappear, and then as soon as he reappeared, he do his eye beam attack, and then as soon as he finished the animation, then I attack, and then he died. I think that's probably the glitch you're talking about, because if that's the case, then that was the glitch I dealt with. Alright, this is the opposite armor keyblade, which is basically the guard armor keyblade from, well, guard armor from when we first battled him, but he switched to his final form. You know what I'm saying? To where like he's a much more challenging boss than as guard armor. Really, this Heartless is really just straightforward. It's basically the same thing how you do with the guard armor. It just attack his parts until it's just the main body. Not much to it and stuff like that, but it's just that he could pack up a really good damage if you didn't pay attention to what you're doing. So you just got to act accordingly to where when you do that like little move to where like he kind of back up and then he kind of like charge at you, then it's good to just either dodge out of the way or you can block it. Either or. And then of course with the main body, you have to, he'll shoot those cannon, like a cannonball and stuff like that, which you just dodge it or you could block it from there. Guard armor was C or B, to be honest. It's only in environments. It sucks because when you do Haze Cup in case a time mode, it can go over. Yeah, it can definitely do, especially if you're like kind of in a certain level. If I won't be an issue if you're like high level and stuff like that, but just yeah, overall it'll be an issue because of that glitch with the 2 stealth sneak. So I definitely agree on that, bro. I definitely agree with that, man. But overall, I mean, seeing the opposite armor and with the guard armor, I honestly would prefer the guard armor over the opposite armor. I don't know, but we got the final mist colors too. So I said you said C or B tier, but he's like guard but worse. Maybe when we get down list, I'll probably put him like in the low B tier. I'll put him in the low B tier when we get down list. Alright, we got the Pot Centipede, which is basically the Heartless that came from this is one when Jafar put out this Heartless right here. So this is basically the Heartless right here, like a centipede and stuff. And you know, this boss fight right here is just so something because you will constantly keep hearing Jasmine saying Aladdin help, you know, stuff like that. And when I was little, when I keep hearing Jasmine's voice, again, y'all, Jasmine is one of my favorite Disney princesses, along with Tiana, you know, from Princess in the Fall, Tiana. So Tiana and Jasmine are like my 2 favorite princesses that I like in Disney. And it's like every time I keep hearing Jasmine's voice, like she need help, I be hearing the pause thing like, oh, she about to appear and stuff. But nah, I think that they just trying to play around to where like you don't know what part is Jasmine at, so you have to kind of defeat the Heartless and hope that she's okay. But yeah, she got talking about Jafar during the fight and stuff. But yeah, we got the Pot Centipede. Really, the main person that's like, okay, the back of the Heartless, that guy is so annoying. So you have to really make sure you don't be close to it, so you could just get a little hiss like that if you like touch his tails. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the bottom part. He's just annoying to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But overall, boss fight wise, it's decent, cool, and stuff like that. So you said B tier for your end. I'll probably put him for at least over in right here in the C tier. Alright, we got the Cave of Wonder. Oh my god. I know what I'm gonna put for this list. I know what I'm gonna put the Cave of Wonder at because I seriously hate that Cave of Wonder. I hate going against that Cave of Wonder. Alright. Let me get a better picture. Alright, this is a better one. Alright, the Cave of Wonder. Oh man. Really, this fight is number one. This wasn't really fun. I agree with you, Isaac. well, I can't really say much about this. He's just so annoying because you have to constantly keep going to where his eyes is and basically defeat both of the eyes in order to get inside. And it's just annoying because he'll keep walking his head, trying to get you out of it, and then you will constantly deal with Heartlesses that's going to keep going. Tiger, Cable Wonder is bottom, bro. Yeah, bro, it's a given. I can never give him like higher than like a C, like no a D. You know what I'm saying? So overall, K1 is definitely an F. He's getting an F for sure. Like I don't. All right, we got good old Jafar. Oh yeah, second form Oogie. Oh yeah, when we get to the bro, oh that's yeah, bro. Second form Oogie would definitely go F. It was just so anticlimactic when we do his second form. I thought I expect a little more off of that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got first form Jafar. All right, I'll say this: between Jafar first form and his genie form, I actually prefer this form. I actually like going against him like this over his genie form, especially in case one, like in the earlier Kingdom Hearts game. All you had to do with Jafar Genie is basically just keep attacking Iago. That's it. Which good thing they fixed that mistake and actually make him an actual good boss in case 2. You know what I'm saying? So for Jafar in his first form, I actually prefer going against him. He's way better. Way better. You know what I'm saying? But of course, as always, y'all, pay attention to where Genie is at, because he would basically give you a sign that, hey, I'm about to attack you. I'm about to attack you. Get out of the way. And you just do that. Get out of the way. And again, Jafar it's not really a hard boss fight, really, per se. He's not really that hard. But again, you have to really know what you're doing against him and really pay attention to his patterns. Well, he's a very easy boss. Have a great night, GG. Quit high and like. Hey, I appreciate it, Vance. Yeah, good night too, man. Alright, with Jafar though, first form, I'll at least put him up in the I'll put him in the I know in Jafar Genie, I'm putting him in the low. He's gonna be low. He's definitely be low. Yo, chat. What's up, Vincent? What's up, Vincent? What's up, man? We're just doing a little tier list, a little chill list before we start reaching the memory. Alright, yo, Uchiha, yo, oh yeah, yo. Alright, so yeah, Jafar first form, we'll probably put him in I'll put at least in a low A tier. I'll give him that. And then if that's the case, no, he could be in a B tier. I'll put at least above Opposite Armor, so he'll be that. He'll at least be like right here. All right, Jafar Genie. I won't have to say much about this guy to look. Oh, let me okay, Jafar Genie. In case 1 and like Chain of Memory. No chaos tonight. I guess not, bro. I think he's just chilling. And let's change the music.
Check out the
oh yeah. Cause it's doing ass, y'all. Just give me a minute.
Does a rising tide really lift all boats?
Yeah, he's definitely F.
Rising tides can do a lot of things.
Well, I may put him at least. I give him credit. I give him at least D. At least we're doing something instead of like, you know, not doing something at all. You know what I'm saying? So he may not be in the F. He'll probably be like a low D. What's that music though? There's like one music that I like. I think this one. What is that one music? There's that one music I like. No, not that. Alright, give it a minute, y'all. What is that music? Is it King's Jungle? No. Cheerful Night. Wait. Alright, we get some Gatebreaker. There it is. Alright. Jafar Genie, y'all. When you come to case 1, all you have to do is just keep attacking Iago, and then boom, you finish with the boss fight. That's really it. Really, the only thing he'll do is that he'll like, if he gets like close to you, he'll just try to attack you, or like from a far distance. Probably BT3. No, it's kind of like a little Asian, like a Arabic music. I know it's in Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I just forgot the name of it. We'll get to it eventually. I don't think Gene Chafal is that bad. You can actually hit him if he's close enough to the edge. You don't need to go after Yago. Oh yeah, I did remember I did attack him, but I mean usually I just focus on Iago. But I know that if you get close to the edge, he can attack you into where you can dish out some damage to him. But usually people say like, hey, if you want to make it easy, go beat up Iago. So overall with Chafal Genie, he's not annoying, he's just boring. But at least say that at least he's a lot better in Case 2. Since we be on, like, it's much more interesting. He's a lot more interesting than Case 1. So at least with Chafal Genie, he'll be. I'll put at least right here. He'd be like in a D. I'll put him D. Alright, we got the Parasite Cage, which is coming from Monstro. Alright, we got the Parasite Cage, y'all, which this Heartless will be again found in a Monstro. One time we'll battle it when Pinocchio is inside of it, and the second time is when it's going to like its final phase and stuff like that. Are you talking about Ancient Mystery? I think that's what you're talking about. Let me see if I'm right. I'm more in the.
Introducing Wawa. Once you get a taste for something different.
That might be it. Yep. Is it? Yep. There it is. There it is, Yuchi. I appreciate it. This is like one of my all-time favorite. This is my all-time favorite music. I like this music. This is something you can hear from a Sonic music. You can basically hear this from a Sonic game, y'all. That's what you can basically hear right there. Alright, so you said Parasite Cage is decent, a B tier. Really, when it comes to this guy, it's really just straightforward with him. You can really block off most of his stat. I got you, fam. I appreciate it, man. I just know that when I heard like Arabic type music, I was like, that right here. The more I listen to this, I could, yeah. You guys can hear it, right? This is something you can hear from a Sonic. You can hear from a Sonic level. I don't know, just give me that vibe. You know, Sonic has a lot of variety of music that can go either or. But yeah, Parasite Cage, you really can just block his attacks. Like when he does one slash, like one hit, you can basically just block it to get some tech points. And then when he do double, you can just get out of the way or just block it. Really, this fight is really straightforward. And the only time the second form is that he would basically put out like sucking like, you know, to one inside Monstro, so you're gonna do like poison onto you and stuff and do like, you know, everlasting damage to you. So overall, he's just a straightforward boss. So at least with Parasite Cage, I would give him, you said for you, Isaac, like a B tier. I'll give him at least he'll definitely go B tier. He's much more interesting. Alright, we got Ursula. Mind you, first form Ursula. Alright, so we got first form Ursula, y'all. And that boss fight is that you really had to keep attacking the cauldron with magic, which of course you have to stack on a lot of ethers for this fight, and keep on putting magic into that cauldron to where you could basically stun her and then you can attack her. And also a little fun fact, y'all, depending on the difficulty that you're playing on the game will determine how many times that you got to beat her, to like you actually beat her. I think beginner mode, I think it's like 2 times, and then normal is 3 times, and I think proud mode is like 4 times. They had to keep stunning her until she's actually done. Overall, again, you have to stack them on ether and stuff like that. And if you don't, well, you got Flotsam and Jetsam to attack to boost up a little MP, stuff like that. First form wise, and either you said B or C for you. At least for first form, it'll probably be in the C range. I give at least a C on that one. As far as where I'm gonna put her for, that's a good question. The Dark Side would definitely be up there. Would stay on the top, but for her, I'll probably give her. I'll put at least over here. At least I'll be up dealing with her, and this too. Sonic music is great too. Open Your Heart, Flying to Freedom, Unknown for Me, bro. Those are Sonic Adventure 1 classics, bro. Open Your Heart and Unknown for Me are like my 2 favorite songs, and of course, I love Sand Hill music, y'all. I love Sand Hill music. Sand Hill is like also my favorite right there, y'all, for sure. Alright, we got next one is the Ursula's second boss fight. Her gigantic form, and she's wearing the crown, the Triton, got the Triton. This fight, I'll say, is much better than her first form fight. It's only annoying because you have to constantly keep moving because those waves of thunder will keep on attacking you if you stand still. So that's like that's the only annoying thing about this boss fight. But again, I get it because you have to like keep up with you have to keep moving. You can't keep standing still. You have to keep moving and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still need to play more Sonic. I just need to find a good Dreamcast emulator. Oh yeah, bro. I just need to finish up Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I got both of them on Steam. I need to finish up those two. I need to finish up those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Pumpkin Hill is top 5. Very true. Oh yeah, Pumpkin. Oh yeah, that's what Sonic Adventure 2. When we play as Knuckles and we had to find the emblem. We got that little hip hop type music coming in and stuff like that. I definitely remember that, bro. That was a classic. Definitely classics. I'm gonna buy a Mario Dreamcast. Definitely. I'll say her second phone is just annoying. C tier. I'll say maybe it's annoying, but I always like to feel a little challenge. So I'll probably put her at least in the at least I'll put him in the B tier for me. So I'll probably put her like I'll probably put her right here. I probably like her. We're gonna switch. I'll probably put her right here above Opposite Armor. At least she's much more enjoyable to deal with than Opposite Armor. Like I like a little better challenge, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we got these guys, Lock, Shock, and Bell, which I already know where we're gonna put them at, y'all. You guys, we don't have to speak much about them because they just it's nothing but these little Rugrats, stuff like that, y'all. Yeah, we're coming to these guys, but going against them again before we go against Oogie, but we don't have to say much. Like we should already know where we're gonna put them in this tier list. You should know. Yeah, Isaac, you already said it. They're going to F tier. At least I'm putting them above the Cave of Wonder. They'll at least be above the Cave of Wonder, at least, because Cave of Wonder, no, nah. All right, we got Oogie Boogie in his first form. They're not memorable, I'm not gonna lie. But same. They're not really that memorable. Even in Case 2, bro. Like, even you remember that little thing we gotta do to where we had to put them into the those boxes and stuff like that. And yeah, they ain't nothing. So yeah, we got Oogie Boogie, y'all. First form. First form, y'all. Basically, all we gotta do when it comes to this boss fight is that we have to pay attention to his when he rolled the dice. When he rolled the dice, a little fun fact to help it easier for y'all is just attack them. Attack both of the dice to kind of like put it into your favor. You know what I'm saying? And because you already know that Oogie is good, but his second form, yeah, bro. We already know we're gonna put his second form. We already know where we're gonna put it at. It's F tier for his second form. But at least for his first form, it's better. It's better than his second form. We'll say that. But yeah, when he threw out his 2 dices right here, mind y'all, Oogie is a gambler, but he always rig. He always cheats. You know what I'm saying? So he always got like loaded. He got a loaded dice to where it'll probably whoop more in his favor. You know what I'm saying? So but other than that, and also those little, you have those little things in the bottom to where you at, to where it will highlight. You basically have to trap him, attack him a few times. He'll put you back down. Rinse and repeat. So other than that, Oogie's first one's way better. So he gonna be like up there. Alright, for Oogie though, he'll definitely be for you, Isaac, you said A tier for you. Alright, so Oogie, I would probably put him up in the he gonna definitely be in the B tier. He probably be in the high B tier. I'll probably put him like at least. I'll probably put him at least right here. He'll probably be a little bit above Jafar, so I'll put him right here. All right, we're gonna look at the design, y'all. His second form, but we already know where we're gonna put it. All right, let me get a better look. Let me get like a better picture of his second form, y'all. Oh my god, that's so terrible. I'm trying to get a better look. Alright, this is a lot better. Alright, y'all. This guy right here, I was so hyped when I was little, y'all. When I saw that, ooh, Oogie became big and stuff. Like, we're gonna have like a dark side type Heartless. But no. You basically have to go and find these little black oobs of darkness and basically attack them all, and then boom, he is done. That is it. I'll at least give credit for his design wise. I give him credit for that, but as far as his boss fight, nah. So terrible. So terrible. So but I'll at least give him a good of a doubt to where like he'll at least be in the high F. Then Lost Shotgun Bell and as a matter of fact, nah, I'm switching it up. Lost Shotgun Bell, you were Oogie's pimples. Yep, that's basically like that, y'all. So just to have good for the kids, he'll at least be in the middle. He'd be in the middle. Alright, we're going next up is Anti-Sora, which we see him in we will see him in Neverland, and he's the one that Riku had pull out of Sora and stuff, and we'll be going against him. Overall, this design wise, this is basically like if Sora became basically like Sora's Heartless in a way. Like in a way, or like that's like how his anti-form is. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember how in Cage 2 how his anti-form is? This is basically Cage 1 anti-form Sora. If you guys think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? But overall, Anti-Sora is basically he got the same moveset as Sora, and he basically same moveset as Sora, and how he move around is similar like a shadow, to where he'll go for the ground, stuff like that. So basically, y'all, to basically make it much better, Anti-Sora attacks like Sora, but has movements like Shadow and Neo Shadow. To both of them going to the ground to move around, but Neo Shadows tend to like be more. Like, I think they basically combine together. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I thought Sora Heartless was someone else. No. That's actually what's coming out of Sora, because Riku took that out of Sora and stuff. So in a way, it's like we're basically going against his Heartless. In a way, we're basically going against his Heartless, because you remember how when Sora took out that key out of him, like put the key of heart to basically get Kai's heart, and then he just formed into just a shadow and stuff. But we also seen that, if I'm right, Darkseid, like if you guys remember playing Coded or know about Coded, that it had confirmed that the Darkseid is Sora's Heartless. But again, it's not just his. Well, again, it might be all of the Darkseid we've seen is Sora's Heartless, or just be like other people's Heartless that could be formed into a Darkseid like that. Again, the Darkseid origin we don't know, but we know so far that Darkseid is basically like Sora's Heartless, like in its true form, basically like that. So, alright, so Isaac, you said A tier for Anti-Sora. So yeah, overall, he's a very challenging boss. I'll definitely give him at least in the A tier. No. I thought Boss was his Heartless. No. Boss is his nobody. That's his nobody. And that Sora became a Heartless when he lost his heart. So you remember that he took Kairi's heart, but in the same way, he lost his heart too. Like, and that's how Kingdom Hearts isn't confusing. Bosses is nobody. They say like this like a million times. So yeah, Uchiha. That's because Sora became a Heartless, because when he became a Heartless, that's when his nobody is formed. So like basically when you turn into a Heartless, a nobody is formed. So you remember how when Xehanort became a Heartless, well, he's a special case because when he became a Heartless, it formed into Ansem and stuff. So that's like a special Heartless that had his own appearance and stuff, which he got that appearance from being associated to Riku. That to being manipulating, basically possessing Riku. That's how Ansem got his took form. And hold on, let me go and get some music in. Let me get some good old. I'm trying to think about not copyright music, y'all. Alright, we get some Tekken 7 music. I know what I lived through from watching others play it. Yeah, you good, Uchiha. You good, bro. But definitely give time, bro. Definitely give time for sure. Alright, but yeah. But Anti-Sora, he definitely gonna be in the A tier for sure. So he definitely be an A tier. Alright, so at least he'll be right here. At least above Cloud. He'll definitely be above Cloud. This is an S tier fight in my opinion. For you talking about for Anti-Sora? Or you talking about for somebody else? Oh yeah, just for the sake of it, yeah. I'm gonna put him, he'll be our first S tier. Anti-Sora is definitely a best. He'll definitely be an S tier for sure. So I'll give him that for sure. Alright. We got good old Captain Hook. Alright, we got good old Captain Hook, y'all. Mind y'all, he's a very good boss, y'all. Like, he act all cowardly and stuff, but as far as his swordman skills, oh, he is so good, y'all. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't get to Riku Ansem yet. Possessed Riku, but I was talking to Uchiha about when it comes to like Heartless and the Nobody's form, stuff like that. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, when we get to Possessed Riku, oh, that's definitely an S tier fight. But at least for Anti-Sora, I put him in S. I'll put him up there for sure. Alright, again, we got Captain Hook, y'all. He's a good challenge for sure. Main thing that you have to really make sure is that he always gonna bring out the Battleship Heartless to kind of like assist him, stuff like that. And occasionally he will keep on trying to jump over to your destination, especially if you like over water and you say, "Do not give me other hand," and he'll just go up in the air and like fall down. So as far as going against him, just overall, as far as like out of the Disney villain fights that we all been dealing with and stuff, Captain Hook, like you said, Isaac, for when you said S tier, he definitely like up there. He's a very good challenge, much better than all the other ones. Other than Maleficent, Maleficent is up there as like being around the S tier, high A tier range. You know what I'm saying? But Captain Hook is like around that range too. So Captain Hook, y'all, respect to the bro, and of course a very challenging boss fight. To where like even to the point that I almost died a few times against him because I'm like I try to pair his moves and like attack him, and then like man, he'll just hit me up, stuff like that. But yeah, Captain Hook, just for the good bro he is, he definitely will be for me. I'll put him at least an S tier. I put S tier. Alright, we got good old Hookleys, y'all. we got Hercules, y'all. This boss fight with him, overall, he is, again, straightforward. Like when he got that gold ore around him, because again, he is a demigod and stuff like that, is that you have to basically hit those barriers around him when he do, hey, give up yet? When he taunts you and like flats and stuff like that, just hit him, he'll go back to normal, and then you just attack him. And then attack him multiple times to get that gold ore, and straightforward. I'll be honest, when first going against Hercules, I thought he'll be much of a challenge, really per se. But he's okay. He's okay. Hercules is okay. I'll say, at least I like going against him. He's better than how he is in Case 2. Case 2 ain't really much of a challenge. He ain't really doing much, you know what I'm saying? So at least Case 1 is a lot more better. So for you, Isaac, you said he's okay. Give it like a top C or low B. Yeah, he'll probably be in a low B range. I'll probably put him at least like, yeah, he'll be like right here. Alright, we got Yuffie, y'all. Mind you, it's just Yuffie by herself. Alright, so we got Yuffie, y'all. And again, it's just her by herself. Just her by herself. Not with Leon. But just her by herself. Really, her fight is so easy, y'all. All you do is that when she threw her shuriken, you can just parry it. You can just guard it, parry it, and then she'll get hit in, or occasionally she'll get stunned. So, and then the only thing that's like she'll bring out is her shuriken that she'll basically enlarge it and then throw at you, stuff like that. And you can't guard that, but Yuffie is kind of C tier. Yeah, she's like up there, at least in the C tier. I give her at least a C, and yeah. At least put her to where, yeah, she'll at least be in the low C tier. I'll give it a low T. Alright. Right here, y'all, we got Leon and Yuffie. When it comes to this boss fight between these two, y'all, right here, what I always do against Leon Yuffie, I focus on Yuffie first. Because she'll keep throwing out some shurikens, and if you try to focus on Leon, it'll just get annoying if you get to kind of like keep you like attack and then you get interrupted by her shuriken. So usually against those two guys, it's always good to go against Yuffie and have Darn Goofy just attack Leon so he'll be distracted and stuff like that. So between these two, well, not really much of a challenge. It's really just like a very easy fight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really much challenging. So for these guys, I'll probably put them like in a, I don't know. They play off each other well enough. A tier for you. At least for them, I'll definitely probably put them in the B tier range. I'll probably put them in the B tier range. They'll probably be at least above Oogie Boogie. Like right here. I'll put them like right here for me. Alright, we got Leon and Cloud. Leon Cloud, y'all. This fight right here is very, I'd say it's better than Leon Yuffie fight. You know what I'm saying? These two are like the powerhouse. These two are like the powerhouse of the group. How I go about going against those two, I usually would just deal with Leon first, and then I'll deal with Cloud. Because I want to get Cloud, I bet off dealing with Cloud like solo. And I just want to deal with Leon, just be done with him and get out of the way. But I'll say with these two, way better than Leon and Yuffie. So I'll put them like in the A tier. They're gonna be in A tier for sure. And which again, y'all could go against them again in Case 2. You'll go against them again, like as I think in the Hades Cup, Paradox Cup. So I'm gonna put them in the A tier for sure. Yeah, A tier definitely. I'll definitely put him like above Cloud. At least they'll at least be right here. All right, we got good old Hades. Hades, my boy. Hades. Hades, my brother. Look at him, y'all. Which I don't care. To this day, y'all, Hades will always be my all-time favorite Disney villain. So, respect to the bro, James Wood, and stuff. You done a very good job voicing Hades. And of course, He's like my first character that I like as far as being very comedy and just funny at the same time. Got the little sass in him. His boss fight, I definitely like his boss fight better in Cage 1 than in Cage 2. Way better. Way better. Indeed. So Hades is definitely will be an A tier for sure. And A tier for you, Isaac, I definitely agree with you, brother. He'll definitely be A tier. I'll put him at least. Hades will probably be at least above God Armor. So I'm gonna keep Cloud. The Cloud is it's better, but Hades will definitely be like above God Armor for sure. All right, we got the Rock Titan. I don't know about y'all, but the Rock Titan ain't really that much challenging compared to the Rock Titan ain't really that much challenging compared to the Ice Titan, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, when I was doing the Rock Titan fight, when I was playing Cage 1, y'all, I really just did it to where I cast Awoga and I just keep attacking his feet and he didn't fall down not even once with me, which I could have been a glitch, I don't know, but he just keep like turning to act like, okay, he's trying to like get near me, trying to be in my direction type thing. But it's really just not much I could do. But in case when he do fall down, of course when you hit his head, when his head like trying to hit you, that's when it'll walk up some good damage. So you said D tier? Yeah, I'll probably put him in a D tier for sure. I'll at least give it to where he's better than Jafar Genie. Like he'll be right before the Jafar Genie. Alright, we're gonna do a Riku number 1. Not possessed Riku, but just Riku by himself. Alright. So we're gonna get just Riku number 1, just when we had Donald Goofy in. That's it. Overall, he played like similar like how you gonna expect from when you go against him the second time when Ansem possessed him. Overall, it's a decent fight. The only thing I do enjoy this fight is of course the memorable scene that Sora said that my friends are my power and stuff like that. He said ST all the way. Alright, Isaac, are you talking about Riku number 1? Not possessed Riku, they're just regular Riku. This regular Riku, not possessed Riku. Because Riku number 2 is when he got this Keyblade, when he got the Keyblade right here. But not number 1 is when he got his own Keyblade. You know, like he's holding this one. So Riku number 1 fight, I would say, at least for that fight, I'll give it at least that would be a C for me. That'll at least be a C tier for that one. I'll probably put it just because of his memorable scene and all that stuff. I'll put it up there. And I'm on this right here. That's possessed number 1. That's Riku number 1, mind you. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to Maleficent. You said B tier for you? And an S tier? Oh yeah, number 2 is S tier. Okay, yeah, we'll scratch it. Just because of its very memorable moment and stuff, I'll get this one at least in the B tier range too. He'll be like right here. He'll be in the high B tier. At least above Leon. Alright. Next up is Maleficent. First form. You know, with her little iconic speech, the mistress of all evil. You think you defeat me? Me, the mistress of all evil. That's like her most iconic line right there, because she definitely is the mistress of all evil. So she's basically the evil of the evil. Like she basically like Disney villain. She's like the top. She's like the number 1 as far as like Disney villain wise. Not the live action, but the Disney. But yeah, with her first boss fight, she'll be in that little platform. You know what I'm saying? It's just that basically the easy way to deal with that platform is to keep attacking it and stuff like that, or just drop it down with gravity, and then that's it. And then occasionally she will bring out the two like some dart balls or defenders to try to attack you, and then she'll do that meteor attack and stuff, which she'll do that very long line saying "Meteor of Heaven, unleash my fury." I think something like that. And yeah, you can basically just dodge out. You can basically dodge out for sure. All right, hold on, let me just get some more music in. I'm trying to think with some. Let's get some Marvel Capcom music in. Let's get some Marvel Capcom music. All right, let's get right here.
Get Cox 300 meg internet with a
All right, let's get it, man, to load up. But well, how's everybody been? You guys doing okay? You guys doing good?
$5 a month when you add Cox Mobile. Requires Cox Mobile Gig Unlimited. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs usage per month. Taxes and fees excluded from price guarantee. I wanna take you for a ride.
All right, let's get it. All right, this song is classic, y'all. Like, this will always be the classic song. All right, so yeah, for her first form, so you said that she's at least a B tier for human, A for dragon. All right, so that's for you. For me, I put her. She'll definitely probably be in the A tier. I'll put her in the A tier for me. She'll probably be like at least. She'll probably be like at least above Hades on this one. Alright, and then her Maleficent dragon form. Alright, that's her dragon form, y'all. Which this is definitely a lifesaver right here, y'all. I always use Tinkerbell against this when I go against her and stuff like that. And at the same time, I also on my last playthrough in KH1 on my last stream and stuff like that, I actually cast Stopsa on her. Like I used stop on her, and I'm like, I didn't realize I could hit stop on her this whole time, and that's how I was able to like. I didn't realize that, but overall, boss fight wise, it's a very good challenge. It was actually fun going against certain stuff. I remember when I was a little kid, I kept like losing stuff because I didn't know what I was doing. So you had to make sure that when she do the flame, like she like do a dragon breath, you have to make sure you move out of the way, because if you don't, you'll just get continual damage. And then until she like come like trying to look at your direction, she'll keep slamming her feet and doing them shockwaves, where you can just keep jumping and stuff like that. But yeah, and then occasionally you could like go closer to attack her, and then vice versa. But overall, she's a very challenging boss. I enjoy her, playing her and stuff. So for her, I'll definitely say that she'll at least be a little higher than her first form for me. Alrighty now, Isaac, everybody else, the moment time right here. This is Possessed Riku, which if you guys remember, we dealt with the long games, James. What does a person in almost 4 in South Africa time ball? Nightmare Sock? They do like a joke or something, bro? Or it's something. I don't know. But what's up though, James? What's up, man? Alright. We got Possessed Riku. And just know he got the Keyblade of Heart. You guys remember? For growing up with Kingdom Hearts 1, we dealt with that long cutscene to where we cannot skip or nothing. We cannot skip or nothing because it was just a lot. To where if we die, we have to deal with that long cutscenes and just keep looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, when we were all kids, we had to keep dealing with that same cutscene over and over and over again. Because this fight right here, he is so challenging. He is very challenging, but I actually enjoy going against him. I love going against him. I just don't like his DM move to where he'll teleport and basically go through different portals and try to attack us. That's the only thing I do not like. But again, I usually just keep on jumping and like try to glide as much as I can, so I'll stay up in the air until he get almost done with his sequence. But overall, he's a very challenging fight, and I love him and stuff. So he definitely S tier. He definitely be like high in the S tier. Alright, we got good old Behemoth. Which is a little fun fact, y'all. He was supposed to show up in Cage 2 during the 1000 Heartless fight. He was supposed to show up, but they scratched it for, I think, because something, I don't know. Long cutscene notwithstanding, this fight is S tier for me. Definitely, bro. He's definitely an S tier fight for sure. Alright, we got the Behemoth fight, y'all. Overall, design wise, I like it, but this boss fight wasn't really that what I thought it was gonna be. All you gotta do is keep attacking its horn, and then it will get stunned. You attack it again, and then he'll wake back up and do the bolts of thunder from near him, and then it's just a Wizard of Pete fight. So I love the design, but this fight is all three fights just okay. Well, I said the three fights roughly it's the same. I don't see much of a difference between them. It's just design wise, but it's really not much. So I'll probably put him in a low B tier, because for the sake of design wise, I'll put that. So he'll probably be like he'll be above Hercules right now. Alright, we got Chunabog. If you guys remember Fantasia, this is where he is from. Alright, Chunabog. And you guys should definitely remember him from his iconic music that is associated with him and stuff. This fight, okay. Your best friends, y'all, is definitely use Arrow, and you can use Stop, but it's not really not much of a point. But definitely use Arrow against this guy to just dish out continual damage on him. Okay. This is either A or B tier for me. Overall with him, y'all, he just like, I'll be honest, y'all, when I did my last boss fight with him, I mean, mind you, I was level 100 with the ultimate weapon. I was just beating him all in a few tries before he even do his DM move, to where instead of him just doing his hands like that and they all serious, like have his hand out, he'll throw out those fireballs at you and stuff. But just for the sake of the boss fight wise, Nightmare Sock. Yo, what's up, Devots? What's up, man? I ain't talking fan after this. I'm getting a little hot right now. I'm getting a little hot. Oof. But yeah, for Chunabog, y'all, just for him, and because of the music to it, and boss fight wise, he'll probably be in the A tier. He'll go A tier. But as far as what I'm gonna put him in the A tier would be a good question. I'll probably put him oh, people had no idea how easy they have it with Final Minutes, Leap Race, and 1 Second Chance. What's up, GG? What's up, Devots? They'll never understand. Bro, you're fats, Cafano. When we remember when, okay, best going on with Final said, y'all, in the OG, we didn't have like Leap Racer and stuff like that, like certain abilities that's only for the Final Minutes. So of course in the OG, he's a lot more challenging that way compared to Final Minutes, because we got more abilities to put in for our character to make it a lot more easier for us. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that, Final. But for Chunabog, I'll put him in the A tier. He'll definitely be. I'm sorry, hey, he'll be above you. He'll be above Hades, for sure. All right, we got Ansem number 1, the first boss fight with Ansem. It's the first phase Ansem. So let me just get his overall look. Alright, and bro, the Guardian. I'm not gonna spoil about who this Guardian is, but you'll find out in Cage 3 when you get to that point, y'all. So definitely get to there to know what is it about who's the Guardian, okay? But anyways, for first phase of Ansem fight, really a good introduction again to this boss fight for sure. I'll say he is definitely, like, falls like tier wise. I'll say Ansem number 1 will probably be like in the a high A tier, at least with this form, I'll say. But like when his second phase, and it's not looking at better design. Alright, this is a much better look. So yeah, this is a much better look. But yeah, for first Ansem, he'll probably be like definitely like in that high A, like in the S tier range. But for his second fight and his third one, oh, you already know what I'm gonna put them for sure. Alright, so for first form, first phase Ansem, he'll definitely probably be in the, I'm gonna probably put him in the high A tier. In case you don't even have limit form, no dodge roll, no camera, no limit. Oh yeah, but I remember Case 2 definitely didn't have all those things and stuff. But in Case 2 Filements, yeah. The trigger for the camera not stick. Oh yeah, the triggers, bro. I remember how the count was. The count was how it was in Case 1. And also, you have to do the Trinity on with the commands, not in the triangle button too. I hate the camera in the OG. Way terrible for sure. Alright, now we're gonna do a second form, second phase Ansem. I'm not gonna say much about this guy because he's a lot more challenging. The only thing that got so annoying about him when he do that little dashing move on him, to where like that's kind of like taught me when I was a kid to where like stop attacking so relentlessly. You have to be more be on the defense side. So that's how I died so much when he kept doing that dash, because it's like, wow. But that's when I didn't know what I was doing until I played a little bit much better. You had the examine button, yeah, you had to do it in the bottom. The bottom would be the exam button, and that was so annoying. I hated that with the patches. I like that they fixed that out, and they fixed that out for the Filements. But yes, y'all, for the Ansem 2 fight, it's going to S tier, definitely. I'll probably put him above Anti-Sora. Alright, Ansem number 3. Let me get his let me get that fight. S tier as well. Alright, let me alright, we'll just get this on. Alright, we get this. Alright. And look at how the tier is looking. I'll put him in the high A tier for that, for sure. But as a matter of fact, we're just gonna scratch it out. He'll definitely be in the S tier. I'll put him at least. I'll put like at least right here. I'll put at least right here. Ansem 3 is good, just not as good as 1 and 2. Overall, I like his phase 3 because like this is like the final fight, like the final boss fight. And again, y'all, the Guardian, play Case 3. Or play like at least Dream Drop Distance to like Case 3, and that's when you'll get more an idea about who this Guardian is. Definitely make sure y'all do that, okay? Because it's really sad when like when you play, if you already play Case Kingdom Hearts game and when we play, you basically know who this is. And it's really sad about if you think about it. But otherwise, Ansem 3, look, I enjoy him. And I just like, man, this is like a good finale to just to end everything, you know what I'm saying? So for me, so you put A tier for you, I put him in the S tier for me. He'll definitely be up in the S tier. I'll probably put him. That Guardian was in the shape of Bahamut. I love how they did that. Let me look. Oh yeah, you talking about design wise? Yeah, it is shaped like a Bahamut to know. Which hey, the more I know how to do it, there was a meaning for that for sure. When the more did. Alright, but yeah, I'm putting him in the S tier for sure. As far as where I'm gonna place him, I'll put him at least. I'll put him at least in the middle. I'll put him in the middle. I like his second phase fight a lot. Than his phase 3. But definitely be up there in the S tier for sure. Alright, we got the Ice Titan, y'all. The Ice Titan. And good that I'm recording this too, y'all. This is gonna be good for a video, so I'm doing this as a video too. Alright, y'all. We got the I'm trying to find a good picture. Alright, the Ice Titan. Which you will go against him in the gold match. Where you go to Olympus Coliseum before you go to the final world. That's where you go against this guy. He is very interesting because he's the one boss fight, which again, Final, you told me this, is that if you were to cast Aurora around him, those ice shards he throw at you, it'll be bigger to where you cannot deflect it. Usually you can deflect those ice. Yeah, this the A tier just why my difficult. He definitely is, definitely. Solid A or B, he's low-key repetitive, but Diamond Dust is goated. Yeah, as far as his boss fight, he low-key is repetitive. It's like you have to play like a distant type game. Parry the ice shards towards him, he gets stunned, then you'll go attack him and stuff like that. And that's all you gotta keep doing with against him. But again, that Keyblade, Diamond Dust, which again, you'll only get that Keyblade in the Final Mix version. That's a Final Mix exclusive Keyblade. Just a heads up. So for him, I'll put him in the A tier for sure. He'll definitely be A tier. He's a good difficulty for sure. But as far as where I'm gonna place him, that's a good question. I'll probably put him at least, as far as challenging wise, I'll probably put him at least right here. He'll definitely be like at least in the high A tier as far as difficulty wise, because you got to really play a distant game and really do better with your parrying for sure. And let's get the music in. Alright, next up is the Phantom. We're almost done, y'all, with this tier list, and then we're about to go ahead and start a little bit of chain of memory. Alright, we got the Phantom, y'all. So think about this, he's like the Grim Reaper in a way. He's like the Grim Reaper. This boss fight is very challenging because, the only reason why it's challenging because he can cast Doom. And he will start off with your party members, and if you don't, you have to pay attention to the clock tower, because that's when it's counting down to where when it hit to 12, when they do a full circle, then they're dead, like they're automatically dead. So he'll do it to all the party members, and then when you get to Sora, he's dead automatically. So the only thing why this boss fight is challenging is because you have to pay attention to the clock tower, make sure you cast Stop. But it's always best to get like the highest level, Stopka, so that it could stay stopped, so it can stay there for a little bit more longer. And then definitely you have to make sure you can pack a lot of ether with this boss fight, because you have to pay attention to right here. They show like a heart, and then depending on the color, so if it's red, it's fire. If it's blue, blizzard. If it show yellow, thunder. If it show white, physical attacks. So, and then after that, it just rinse and repeat. And then when he do that try to throw something at you and that it would fall you can either just cast Roger and just take the hit, or just go up to the clock tower to where where Wendy was standing at. Just be over there, you can dodge it. And overall, just a rinse and repeat fight. But you just got the ability, like you said, Final. You have to really just make use of magic and the environment to really go against this boss fight. But overall, very challenging. It's a new way to approach this boss fight instead of just keep attacking, striking. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Isaac, you said the Phantom's very annoying but kind of fun too. I don't know. I said B because I know where I put him. Understandable. So that's for you. Phantom for Final, you said either be S or A. Great design, great way of forcing use of magic. Boss with the Phantom, I'll probably put him at least in the A tier. He'll probably be the A tier for sure. As far as where I'm gonna place him within here, I'll say he's better than the Ice Titan, because it's just that you use my magic a lot and just play around with the environment better. You know what I'm saying? Alright, next up is Kutziza. I already know what I'm gonna put him in for in the list. But this is Kutziza, y'all. This guy right here, you have to really play good against him. He pack up very good damage. So you have to really make sure that you level up very good, have a very good Keyblade with you. Definitely something that's more strength based against him. And of course, definitely make sure you cast arrow so you can like reduce damage. Overall, like in the beginning start of his fight, he will basically try to not let you use magic. the good way to basically counter that is basically like you just cast a summon. You know what I'm saying? Cast a summon. I usually cast Tinkerbell for this fight usually, so that I can at least get like a little health come back to me and stuff like that, and also be able to use my magic while he did that little animation to where he basically gonna seal your magic. And then he'll do that barrier to where like the only way you can attack the barrier is using magic. So again, put a lot of ether in your inventory, and also you can tap the bubble just so that you can like get a little orbs, you know what I'm saying, to get you some more MP. And then he got 2 DM moves to where he will like go up in the air and like slash, like do like a little rotating move. So he go horizontal to where you jump that, and then when he go vertical, then you just have to dodge out of the way. He's the type of person where they have to basically beat up on your feet, like really pay attention what he's doing, because if you don't, you will get hit for sure, very for sure. So Isaac, you said Kuzza is cool, A tier for you, okay? For me though, I would probably put him. He'll definitely be an A tier. As far as he'll definitely be above Ice Time, so he'll be like right here. He will be right here. Alright, these 2 guys, we're going to these 2 guys. You guys should already know where I'm gonna put them at, because especially since I went against them on my last stream and see how it is going against them, I already know where I'm gonna put them at. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. We'll go ahead and talk about it. Alright, so we got Cage 1, Sephiroth, which again, he is voiced by Lance Bass. If you guys know him, he is part of that group that Justin Timberlake was in, like, you know, when like in the younger days, you know what I'm saying? And he the one who voiced Sephiroth for that one. I'll be honest with y'all. On my last stream, which if you guys take a peek at it, for Cage 1, this was actually the first time that I actually went against him. Other times when I was little, I did went against him like, hey, okay, he's just a boss fight. Let me give it a try, see how he is. And then I get killed so many times because I didn't know what I was doing and stuff. And then I wasn't like fully ready, you know what I'm saying? But going against him on live stream, he is definitely a challenging fight. He's very challenging. He got that when he do his attacks, he got that long range where he could dish out good damage to you. He could do like them flame pillars at you. He could cast one Heartless Angel at you, to where, if you guys don't know, that's the iconic Sephiroth move, to where he would do like a magic spell, and then he would basically just lower down your health in 1 HP. I'll say this: going against him in Cage 1, he's a lot more challenging than Cage 2, and I'm just saying that he's a lot more interesting in Cage 1 than Cage 2. Sephi amazing S tier. That's something you guys should know. He's definitely gonna be in the S tier. He is definitely S tier for sure. As far as where I'm gonna put him, I'll probably put him. Look, Riku 2, bro. Should you be in the top of the list? I don't know. Yeah, Riku 2, you'll still be at the top of the list, but Sephi, bro, you'll probably be like right here. He definitely be right here. Alright, last but not least, we got the Unknown, which if you guys don't know who he is, I won't say much about him, but I'll call him the mystery figure, because I don't want to spoil nothing for you guys, especially if you guys have not played Kingdom Hearts like that. But for everybody who have played Kingdom Hearts, you guys know who he is and stuff. And this guy, again, last stream was my first time actually going against him, like really going against him. And that they're both difficult and for their own reasons. Sephiroth has a lot of interesting Easter egg in his fights too. Basketball. He's a very interesting person for sure. But when it comes to this guy, the Unknown, we'll call him Unknown. Alright. He is a very challenging guy. I tried him out for the first time during last stream once again. Shockingly enough, when I went against his DM move, I didn't get hit, not even, maybe a few times and stuff. Okay, that was Sephiroth. Sephiroth's DM move, I didn't get hit I barely got hit against that, so I got easy for sure. Zim is good, but more annoying with the command locking A tier. That's the only thing about him, that command locking, to where he will basically try to like trap you into where like you have to hit release. You know, make sure that you hit the command that say release. If you don't, then you will get hit with damage. And to where like if you keep hitting the button that's not released, you can literally just die very quickly. So when he do that, y'all, it's always best to hit the triangle button. So he's only there for the Final Mix version, y'all. He's a Final Mix only boss. Oh, and not Enamit, man, not Mystery Figure 2. They forgot. Okay. True. So yeah, to basically rephrase it, he's the enactment man. But yeah, I have a little easy against this guy because I did got help with a few of my friends to where like he's actually weak. He's actually weak against gravity, which is actually crazy enough that he's weak against gravity. And if that's the case, that means Ansem, I think Ansem was weak to gravity too. So that's why I could cast gravity on him too. That thing I did with the stomach on the third phase fight, stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I even surprised. You know what I'm saying? But again, he's a very challenging boss fight, and again, you have to put up to you have to basically like keep you up on your feet for sure. I'll say this, y'all. When it comes to him, Tinkerbell will be your best friend, especially when he try to command lock you. It's best to have Tinkerbell so that if you die, you'll get resurrected and stuff like that. So Tinkerbell is the best option for this boss fight, for sure. And again, y'all, he is like, it's good to go against him because it ties into what's going on, like a foreshadow of what's going to happen in the later Kingdom Hearts game, especially in Cage 2. He'll say something to our good old buddy Vosses. And then if you were to play this boss fight, you would get what he's talking about from there. You know what I'm saying? But yes. For the last guy, he'll definitely be an S tier. I definitely like him. He'll be in the S tier for sure. I'll say he'll at least definitely be right here. The Sephi is be more higher than Enamic guy. And there it is, y'all. This is my tier list for Cage 1 bosses. So I hope you guys do enjoy my picks and you guys understand my point of view of why I chose these and stuff. And again, everyone have their own opinion when it comes to these bosses. They may be in a much higher than what it was before. They should be a lot more lower and stuff like that. But yep, this is what I choose. Yep. And without further ado, we're about to go ahead and start on some Rechain of Memory. We're going to get it started, y'all. So let's get it. So let's switch over. It's going to switch over. So we're going to go ahead and put it in right now. Hold on. All right, agreeable list, appreciate it. All right, my bad, I was just testing really quick to somebody that had hit me up. All right, let's go and start some Rechain of Memory, y'all. Let's get it. I'm getting late for me, so I'm gonna head out now. See you guys later. All right, Isaac, take it easy, brother. Thank you for coming through, man. But yeah, we're gonna start a little bit of Chain of Memory. We'll see how far we'll get to on this, but I want at least get a good start to this game. And mind y'all, I'm only doing this for fun. I'm only doing this for fun, y'all. I am not trying to do 100% in this game. Okay, it's gonna be very tedious, especially with Sora. So that's something we're not gonna do. We're just gonna chill. But I am gonna play this in Proud Mode. Just a heads up. I will be playing this in Proud Mode for sure. But we're just taking it easy. And again, y'all, when you guys see my command deck, this is how I usually play the game. So usually I'll play it a little differently than how everybody would play. But we all got our own little style when it comes to the call list. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. Alright, there it is, y'all. Good old Rechain of Memory. Alright, let me get the audio in here. Why the audio ain't coming in? Okay. Alright, there it is. Alright, make sure my stuff is good. Alright, just mind y'all, this is the only one of the few games where it only has a problem unless it's high difficulty. So we're gonna go into power mode. Let's get it. After I may go into on span, but I'm gonna wait to see what this game gonna do. Because if it's showing music, I probably gonna have to pause it so you guys won't hear it. I won't get hit with copyright. Yep. Alright, so it's copyright music coming in, y'all. But I'm gonna turn on the fan. Alright, I'm back. Believe me, I wish I could play the music, y'all, but it's copyright, and I don't want to get hit by it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this one is just like a recap of what's going on in Case 1. This is a recap of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just skip. We just skip it. Alright. Alright, and I tell you this, y'all, I did play the Game Boy version and Rechain of Memory, and I'll be honest, for playing both of them, I like the Game Boy version better because I like the visual of it and stuff. But Rechain of Memory is the one I grew up with the most, so that's what we play a lot of. Yeah, we got the original OG Soa. Oh yeah. Final. I know you remember that little glitch that we saw Soa in the background. I see it.
Ahead lies something you need.
I saw it. I saw Soa from a distance. Yeah, look at this guy.
However, in order to claim it, you must lose something that is dear to you.
This day, y'all. That's the glitch. If y'all seen that. Oh yeah, we're gonna end up meeting this person, Naminé, y'all. Which again, as far as the female character, she is one of my favorite female characters in this game. Oh, my third video, yeah, Soa travel through time. I remember that you showed that little clip right there that Soa's right there from a distance. Alright, this is Castle Oblivion, y'all, but there's an origin about this castle, which, again, I ain't gonna say much about it because spoilers if you guys don't know, but I'll say play Book by Sleep and you will see about this castle and what the origin of this castle. I won't say too much. Yo, I just like Soa. I mean, I like Don Goofy's original outfits. I wish they'd wear that more often, you know what I'm saying? Or wear the other outfits from Case 1, you know what I'm saying? And this is probably the one of the few times you definitely will see Jiminy. Jiminy will pop in a lot. Look at y'all, all purity or white. That's basically what this thing is. I love that theory. I really do believe it will come true. Hey, that's if no one would say it, bro.
Hey, you think it's okay to barge in?
But we gotta do it if we're gonna find the king.
The king? King Mickey's here?
Something just told me he'd be here, okay?
Oh yeah, the lip syncing, y'all.
'Cause now that
You
you
know that
mention
the
it,
lip sync is
I
in
was kinda
Japanese.
thinking the same
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Seriously? Me too.
Let me check.
One look at this castle, and I just knew.
Let me check.
Our very best friends. They're here.
Yup, guess great minds think
Alright, just
alike.
notice y'all, Sora's voice is much deeper because Haley was older during the time. Because this game came out like after around Case 2. Like I didn't after Case 2 was released. After Case 2, then was Rechain of Memory. So Haley's voice was already hitting puberty. That's why his voice is much more deeper than his Case 1 young voice. You know what I'm saying? So in case y'all wondering why his voice is deeper, that's why. Because Haley did hit puberty around Case 2 time. And that's when he did when he was doing his voice acting for Sora for Rechain of Memory. That's why. So in a way, think about this. Sora hit puberty and he about to... I liked how they did it. It's like Sora's hitting puberty and he about to go up to Case 2 and be older. So I like how they kind of like hit the puberty for him. Just a little nice touch.
Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gosh, maybe it's contagious.
No, something's screwy.
The trailer for this game are awful. I hate the localization. I smell new stuff and little nuances. Right? Oh yeah, smell you. Bro, that's so annoying.
Are you scared?
It's really cringe, you know what I'm saying? Very cringe.
Come on, let's go, Goofy.
Hey, fellers, shouldn't we shut the door behind us before we go? Sora!
Bro, the lip syncing, I don't know. I just don't like that. I just know that it's really just like the lip syncing.
That's it. Who are you?
The lip syncing is all like Japanese. I remember when I first played this game, I did play it in Japanese with Japanese dialogue.
Oh yeah? I'll try some magic. Thunder!
Oh, this scene is so funny.
Come on. Thunder! Thunder! Come on. Thunder! Fire!
You thought you were doing this, Donald. But nah. Donald is the worst party member in this game because he's so random.
I should think it's obvious.
Marluxia.
The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew.
Yeah, it's like you're starting from scratch.
In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
They got a little music playing around.
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss? Riku! You mean Riku's here?
Well, we're gonna see
If
a
what you
Riku.
want is to find him.
The flowers, y'all. That's why you'll know who this is if you know it's the flowers. That's how you know that if you know the flowers, you should know who this is.
What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories.
They got rushed at the end of
and
development,
from
couldn't do
them,
things properly. They were thinking
I
about
made
making days
this.
again, not move out. Same was low. Yeah, definitely, bro. They're on
To
Case 3. They were
reunite
trying to do.
with those you hold
They're trying to
dear.
focus a lot more with Case 3, so that's why they couldn't do much for days.
What's this? A card?
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and beyond it a new world. Proceed, Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose.
I remember this game, y'all, that a lot of people usually don't like the gameplay aspect of this game, but I already said the story element is definitely good. I love the story in this
Come
game.
on. Let's go.
And again, this is probably like one of the few games that you will see Jiminy a lot. Jiminy will appear a lot in this game. Alright, we're going back to Travis Town. Look at all these cars. No, we only got one, but they try to keep it animation wise. Alright. And I like the little art. You see that little art for the each of the worlds? I like that. Alright, most of this stuff, y'all, when we go to these worlds, it's basically text. So we're gonna have to read it out and stuff. This can't be right. We're in Travis Town. What you see isn't real. This town is an illusion created by your memories ingrained in that card. I don't even think the gameplay is bad. Most people just don't care enough to learn how to understand the mechanics. It's simple math. That's true. Most of this gameplay wise, but it's just like knowing math. Know that, okay, the highest will win. 0 is like an infinity number to where it basically can count on everything. You were to like do math to where like you combine values of cards to where you unlock a new ability or just have a higher stats, higher number to basically do a task, stuff like that. It just, I think people just, the one thing when people talk about gameplay wise, they just find, I don't know, they probably didn't delve too deep into it. But like I said to people, I enjoy the music, I enjoy the story in this game, and that's basically because of that. Is why I like Naminé, because I like her story and stuff, and that's when we came to find out that she was actually, we're slowly starting to find out that she's connected to Kairi, which in case 2 we find out she's Kairi's nobody. But yeah, my memories. Forget about that, Sora. We lost Donald and Goofy. Line tiles will always be better. True, true. Donald, Goofy, guys, where are you? What do you do with them? They are at the mercy of the cars now. Master the cars, and then strength will be yours again. But I understand the game for sure and what it's going for. Alright, the laws of this castle requires that your friends be transformed into cards. If you value your friends, you won't fail to pick them up. I mean, they're trying to change it up to know that they're keeping up with the theme of a Castle Oblivion. So I understand why they put it in cards. You can think about this. Friends, you know, I think of it like cards like Yu-Gi-Oh, the heart of the cards. You basically will value how you set up your card list, your inventory. It's basically one that you value the most, even when it comes to your friends, and you'll pick them up and put them into your deck. So I think of it like Yu-Gi-Oh type thing. That's just how I feel. Alright, cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack. Use them, and your friends will come to your aid. I'll tell you this: when it comes to Donald, he's random. So look,
Donald!
he is so random to where like you don't know what he would cast. Sometimes he can help you out, or he will mess you up to where he literally can heal the enemy. So Donald in this game is like he's like a gamble. So far, as far as between him and Goofy cards, I prefer Goofy over Donald when it comes to this game. But I use Donald occasionally, but it just depends on the situation. The cards you use vanish, but they will reappear to aid you time and again. Cards are the heart of your friends. Everything in this castle is ruled by cards. Whenever an enemy or a door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed. But you mustn't forget your own strength. Alright. Alright. First, think for yourself. Move, then use the cards.
Yeah.
Alright. You now know how to use your strength, but it will be of no use if you lose sight of your opponent. I wonder if you can catch me. Alright. Good. Every move you make causes a card to disappear. If you use up all your cards, you'll be unable to act. But there's a solution. Keep using cards until you run out, and I'll show you. Alright. You have no more cards, and without them, no power. If you want that power back, you must focus. Bid the cards return to you, and they will. Alright. The strength of your heart brought back the lost cards. You can recall spent cards at any time. You need only wish it. But each time you do, the cards will take longer to return. The cards are by no means unlimited. Use them wisely. Anticipate the flow of battle and choose the most effective cards. You may use any card in your deck. Alright. The 4 card types you use in battle are grouped into 2 wider categories. The first category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. The second category consists entirely of enemy cards. To use cards from a different category, alright. Cards will empower you whether you are attacking or defending, but it's up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget that. Alright, here they come with their iconic outfits. Are you two alright? Where have you been? You tell us. When you opened the door, we saw a strange light. And the rest is just blank. Gee, that doesn't help. Oh, Jiminy. Try to remember what happened. I have to keep my journal up to date. Hey, Donald, where I get the new clothes? Ah, me too, Goofy. Somebody been messing with our clothes. Could it be the cause again? That is for you to ponder. Master the cause and make your way through the castle, but from here, you walk alone. Alone? We can't let Sora go alone. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. See, Donald, why are you saying like that? Now you're making it to it like Sora had to be really dependent on y'all by saying that line. Thanks a lot, Donald. You sure you'll be okay? Of course. You want me to go alone? Fine, I can take care of myself. The hero speaks boldly. Go then, the rest of Castle Oblivion awaits. Walk the avenue of latent memory, and you shall meet someone dear to you. I got a bad feeling about this. Relax, Jiminy. I'm waiting for any tricks he got up his sleeve. How hard can it be to figure out these cards? All I have to do is use one in front of that door over there. Alright, let's get it. The first star, reach and memory, y'all. Also, y'all, the music in here, it is really just from the OG. It's not the Final Mix version. Just a heads up. It's not the Final Mix version music. It's the actual OG music that they put in for this game. Just a heads up. Again, the music in here is so nice. I always love Travis Town music, even though it failed. Alright. Alright, here comes the Heartless, the Shadow. Alright, let's get it.
Donald!
Thank you, Donald. Once you did good. Alright, usually how I do this, y'all, when it comes to like leveling up and stuff like that, I usually will like focus on getting higher CP card points so I can stack up more cards, and then like if I get access for more slates, then I will just grab them, and then occasionally I'll heal up. I'll get like more HP. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna play for the story as always, y'all, but there'll be time like off stream I'll like level grind and stuff like that, so that I can like get a good enough level before we continue forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do during like off stream. Usually I'll like level up and stuff like that. Or like come at. Alright. And also, y'all, every time I come to do a world, I always put a save point every time I go to a world, and then I get like a treasure chest, a Moogle shot. I do stuff like that. So yeah, one thing about this y'all is that for you to open the door, you have to look at the value of the card. You see it's a 1, so you have to get a card that's either a 1 or up. You can get one that's a 0, because as you 0 will just cancel out everything and stuff. But usually you just have to pay attention to the card, the doors, and then it will tell you what's the requirement. So I tell you this, it's probably best to like get like do a door to it that involve like a lot of heartless, so you get a lot more cards in and more value. Oh, excuse me. Oh, look, y'all, the save point is like from case 2. Just like it's case 2 save point. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me I put Blizzard in here. I'll put like right here. Oh yeah, build edit card for the first time. Nice. I got an achievement. And always make sure every area y'all go to, make sure y'all strike. Then make sure you strike. You'll be able to grab some cards here and there, or get some health back, or some CP, which is those red orbs. Also, y'all, it's good thing about the CP, the limit is 275, so that's why it's always good to level up so that you can boost up the CP limit so you can get more cards in. You know what I'm saying? Each card has a value, a CP, so it's 16 for a 7, 15 for a 6, and usually zeros tend to be like the highest. It's the much higher value. Just a heads up. And then 2 and 1 tend to be the lowest. 0 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, and then of course 7, like 9 is like a little bit higher stuff. You know, stuff like that. Alright, so let's save up. I just love the art, the profile. When you say it, I actually like that. And to tell you the level that you is, what difficulty you're playing, what floor you're in. So, yep. Alright. Alright, so again, y'all, when it comes to these hallways that you go to, what door you pick that you put in for each door you put in, it will determine how the hall is gonna be. Like you'll get one to where like be a lot of hallways coming in, or be some to where like be less hallways. So always pay attention to that.
Freeze!
Alright, I'll level up.
Yeah. Yes.
The good thing about these guys, they will not attack you until you like they be near you. So you can kind of just like move around here and there. And, like pay attention to what their card value is, and then you can attack accordingly.
Yes. Donald.
Nice, Donald. Nice. Alright, so first and first, like I said, usually if there's a slate that's open, that's available, I always go learn a new slate every time. Especially there'll be one that I enjoy using, which is Sonic Blade. That's one of my favorite slates in this game. So we're gonna grab this, and then after that we'll probably boost up our CP, then I'll boost up his health. But again, I can let y'all like determine what I do. Like if you guys want me to get more HP, stuff like that, yeah, y'all let me know. You can either do that, or I can pick and choose myself. And also, y'all, we are basically using the OG designs for the Heartless. You guys see the soldier got his iconic color scheme, not the Palmist version. So that's a good thing to know. And also the placement of the cards will like determine the strength of the cards too. Also, so just a little heads up when you pay attention to the how you like do your card deck. Usually just how the card is and stuff, depending on the strength and stuff. Usually it's always good to like put them in certain placements so that you'll be able to like dish out some good damage. So that's always a good way to like think about when it comes to this game. Alright, and first and foremost, how I usually do this, y'all, usually I'll like do a room. I go to a room and I put a card in there so that it gotta be like set, ready to go, and then I'll like go to the main room that I need to go. You know what I'm saying? So I do stuff like that.
Donald! Freeze! Yes!
Oh, Donald. Alright, got it good. So the next time we level up, it's gonna be some good old HP. Alright, come on, Goofy. Yeah, I tell you, Goofy is like he's probably like the best in this game. I used to enjoy playing as him.
Yeah.
Alright. So first and foremost, I'm gonna go and do a save point. I'm put a room, put that door over there. Then we're gonna continue with the main story. Which, if you guys see these doors like this and look at the Jetta, just know that it's like continue on with the story, basically. So for this room, I'll put where many Heartless appear so that I can like level up a little faster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm put for this room, and then we'll go back to it when we get back when we get a chance. So I just got it set up already. Alright, and also this, y'all. Every time you go to a room that you already done, usually Heartless will not pop up unless you try to like do this and like create a new room, and then that's when it will like be like, okay, more Heartless will come depending on what you put, stuff like that. Alright. Alright, it's a good question what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna use stamina space for this one. Then key at beginning. Alright. We're in the third floor, we're in the third district, y'all. Finding alone isn't as easy as I thought. Alright, here they come, Dawn and Goofy. Don't pop out of nowhere like that. Hey, it's not our fault. We don't know what's going on. Yo. Pluto? Things keep getting stranger. What's Pluto doing here? There's nothing strange about that. We came to Travis Town with Pluto, didn't we? Did we? No, wait. According to my journal, it was before you met Sora that you came to town with Pluto. What? He's right. We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion. But aren't we in Travis Town? Well, it's not really Travis Town. I think the card created this Travis Town inside Castle Oblivion. Who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are, but let's just keep moving forward to being Heartless. We'll get somewhere. You better be careful, or it's the Heartless that are going to defeat you. Good old Leon. Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Travis Town. It is. And how you know my name? Who are you? I never met the likes of you before. Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How could you have forgotten about us? I feel for you, but you got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. Oh. You do know his name. Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon just kidding around? If he is, it's not funny. Sora's really upset. Who kidding around, Goofy? You and Dawn are the ones who... Oof. Hey. I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? I don't know, Leon. Maybe Ev was onto something after all. Yo, Yuffie. She said she sensed some uncanny kind of power and asked us to look into it. Well, this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name? Yep, looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. How is it that you can accept this situation so easily? I don't get you. Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith then. Leon, you get him the grand tour. See you later. And Pluto just left along with him. I guess it's no use pulling him over with. Come on, follow me. But there are Heartless running around town. I better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. Alright, let's get it, Leon. See the number printed on your card? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play this card at the same time, the higher cards win. Go on, try it out.
Yeah.
Alright, see how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponent and breaking through the defenses is called card break. Playing a lower card results in your tap being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of a break is left wide open to attacks. Don't let that person be you. Cards with zero as a value are special. No matter what card the enemy plays, you can break it with the 0 card. But if you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. In other words, it's the most powerful card when it comes last and useless if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. Stocking cards and using them in threes is much stronger than using cards individually. Go on, give it a try. Start any cards in your deck. Alright. When some of your 3-star cards become the value you play, the value is usually high and hard to break, and the combo attack deals a lot of damage. Don't hold back. Show me what you can do. Alright. Combo attacks are the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully, and you can leave special abilities called slates. Slates come in all variety, and each has its own unique card combination. You should try out once you collect more cards and learn a slate or two. But keep one thing in mind, y'all. Every time you start cards, you lose the first card you pick. You can't reload it. The lost card won't return to the end of the battle. Relying only on slates will cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. Hey, I'm about to lose my voice, y'all. This game involves a lot of text to read. Alright, think you got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Remember what I told you and make good use of it. And he gave us what, the symbol card? Yep, I was right, the symbol card. Alright, key of guidance. Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and save, so go ahead and get it done. And I like one thing I like this game also is that little design and the top right, you know how to show like right here, y'all. I actually like that. It's basically associated what's gonna be in trap like in each world we go to. So I actually like that. Alright, but I did room already, so we're gonna already go right here. And that'll lead us to the next special door we have to go to.
Yes.
Oh dang. I was too late.
Yeah. Yeah. Freeze. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm trying to attack. Alright, it is.
Yeah.
And get that leveling up, y'all, too. So I'm gonna fill his health bar. Oh wow.
Goofy.
Alright, come on, Goofy. Thank you. I had to like get him over there. Alright, so I'm gonna do his health really quick. Now always make sure that you tap them so you get like a little preemptive strike in.
Yeah. 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 Hurry!
Alright.
Come on! Gotcha!
Oh, okay, I can't get that one. Alright, boom. Alright, Meeting Ground. That's like a card that'll let me point out I get a lot of friend cards coming in.
Yeah.
And also, if the battle too hard, y'all, you guys can escape. So like this, y'all can escape if y'all need to escape. If it's too difficult for y'all.
Freeze. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright. I just beat Travis Town, hello, and I'm level 11. Oh, James, you... Wait, you in Chain of Memory right now, bro? And you just... So you been level grinding, bro. You been level grinding before you left out. If you talking about doing if you're doing a Chain of Memory. But so, how you been, James? Oh yeah, James. I'm gonna make sure I remind y'all in the chat about whether or not I'm gonna come down and see y'all on Monday. If I do go, it'll just be a one-day thing to where like I'll like come down there with you guys. So I'll come down there Monday, chill with you guys, and then stay over at the hotel. Then I'll go home Tuesday. So I may try to do that, but I'll keep y'all updated if anything changes. But that might be the plan. But I'll keep y'all updated. Oh yeah, me too. I just started last night. Oh, nice. But yeah, bro, I just started this too, bro. Really, today. So I'm like level 4 right now.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah! Donald!
See, Donald's so random. He'll attack you or like heal you. I don't know. He's really random. That's why you have to really play smart with Donald.
Freeze!
Get a ball. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I think we'll hang out and chill Tuesday before me and Awkwardly. Okay, that's it. I'll keep it updated. Because I do want to go by and meet y'all, so this could be like, it'd be really cool, like, you know, hanging out with you guys, stuff like that. So I definitely will keep y'all posted for sure. So I'm doing a lot of rooms that involve a lot of rooms that involve a lot of Heartless so that I can level up faster.
Freeze! Yeah! Goofy!
Royal!
Yeah! Yeah!
Nice, got that slime dash.
Goofy!
Royal!
Because if I do go James stuff like that, I decided to get my ticket, which I was trying to get my ticket by like sometime next week. That's when I get paid. Because I was like, if I do go and let y'all know, I'll definitely grab my ticket on my next paycheck. Alright, value number 1.
Freeze! Yeah!
Alright, don't mess this up. I'll give you a chance. Nice. Nice. Alright, Don, you did good. And I got enemy card. That help out with yeah. Train the fire based attacks. That'd be good if I go against Betson. So I'm gonna get Simba in here. Alright, so I got Simba in here. Ah.
Courage!
Alright, Simba, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Rah.
Thank you. I'm back. Yo, what's up, Fano? Welcome back.
Power.
Oh, dude, if I use...
Yeah. Rah. Huh. Yeah. Ha. Huh. Rah. Freeze. Yeah. Ha. 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 Huh. Huh. Yeah. Rah.
One of my main goal, Fano, is I'm just going picking rooms. I'm putting rooms where like they'll bring out a lot of Heartless in, so that I can like level up faster. You know what I'm saying? That's my main goal, try to level up as much as I can. So I can boost up my HP and CPs. Alright, 8. Alright, I'm trying to keep it to where the 0 be the last of it. It's always good to also make sure you how you do your deck, like set up a certain way that can help you out in the long run. What are you trying to do? Hit enemy with an object.
Goofy.
Man, I need to use all of them. That's nice. Look at the Heartless. I always like the design better in than the Farmers version, y'all.
Yeah. Ha. Power. Freeze.
Alright, and that's all the Heartless for this room. Till we go over here.
Freeze.
Oh wow, I missed. No man.
Yeah.
I know the main thing, y'all, I definitely make sure I put into my deck is a lot of magic. I want to try to utilize a lot of magic into my deck instead of. I remember when I first played this game, y'all, I did nothing but strikes, and I want to utilize more magic base. All right, so a card that's a 3 or higher. Okay, we'll take this, and boom. Alright, Ev, have you forgotten me too? I don't know whether to say nice to meet you or good to see you again. I don't think I know you, but I still feel like you belong here. Yeah, exactly. Like, we never met, but it still doesn't feel weird knowing your name. A good way to obtain enemy cards is by using automatic darkness. Lumen darkness or team darkness map cards for wounds. Say the last enemy to get its card by killing it at the end. Oh, okay, I got you, Fano. Usually I try to keep those cards with me because usually that'd be a good way for me to, like, you know, to like level up You know what I'm saying? To get better RNG is to save a save card. To use a save card in the room prior to help reload the file. Oh, that's true. To get better enemy cards, stuff like that, you can use a save card that lets you save and then reload the file to get what you needed. Yeah, and I get you though. But I know I'm not gonna really focus on trying to get enemy cards. I just get them if I get them. But I'm definitely make sure I level up as much as I can. Like definitely level up a lot. But I'm telling you, we have met. We took on the Hollis together. We were a team. It feels like you're right, but I can't remember. Then I guess you won't remember what you told me in Hall Bastion when I sealed the keyhole. We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other. See, you do remember. He's right, Leon. I remember you saying that too. I guess I can't write it off as a coincidence then. I don't have memory of it, but somehow I still remember. I think your heart is doing the remembering for us. My heart? So we don't know you, Sora, but your heart is full of memories of us together. Those memories must resonate in our hearts too. Maybe they'll tell us things we wouldn't otherwise know. So you're saying that Sora's memories are affecting ours? His memories do seem to have a certain power. Maybe it's like that guy said, then this town is just an illusion, something my memory creates. And there's someone special to you in this town? How do you? I get it. My memories are resonating with yours, telling you that what happened. Yeah, a friend of mine is somewhere in this town. I mean, Castle Oblivion. Castle Oblivion? What's that? There aren't any castles in here. That's not quite what I mean. You're still not sure what's going on yourself, right? You're right, we just got here after all. I want to take a better look around. Then go have a walk around. They are heartless, but there's no problem for you. So you know I can fight? I can't say I know, but I feel like believing you. Let's leave it like that. If you just ever come back to this to 100%, if that's just a good way, it depends on that's just a good way, but you won't even get the rest to watching days on the pack collection, so maybe you can have it play in the background one day. Oh yeah, I definitely will probably play in the background, so that's when I get more cards and stuff like that. And that's how you'll get, like, you know, rosters and them. You have to play for days, like basically play for the cutscene to be able to see that, and then that's you'll get the package collection and stuff like that. Yeah, what level I am? I think I'm level 6. Alright, I'm gonna do the next one to be a Teaming Darkness. I'm gonna get more Heartless come through. Oh.
Yeah.
I ended there's the Heartless right there. Didn't realize that.
Freeze. Power.
Dang, he didn't get the shadow or anything. That's crazy. Alright, what badge I got for this Heartless? So it gotta be assist or higher. And that's if you look at the number chart, that's just showing how many Heartless will appear in that room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably use the meeting grounds. I'll use that one. Alright, so I know this floor, this right here, One thing about y'all is that when we come to playing as Soa, basically after we finish through all like the key of truth, like going for all the main doors to continue the story, then he will automatically go into the room that'll be the save room. Like basically like leave out this world. With Riku, you have to kind of like do it manually. Oh, I hate when that happens. Then I'll get access to a card. That's usually be the annoying part, y'all, when this happens.
Courage. Freeze.
Oh, nice. That little bat swing basically helped me out on that one. Man, I can't even get access to the card now. They disappeared. That's what I hate when I attack. Little fun fact, y'all. A little fact, y'all. Definitely don't attack. Like, you see how a key, like, if you hit an item or something and a card would appear, get that first before you attack the Heartless, and it will just disappear forever, and then you won't have it no more. Alright. Alright, man, I hate when that happens. I just don't like that when it happens sometimes, y'all. Look, you don't even get it no more. Alright, stab him in space. Alright, there you go. That's what I said. Definitely make sure you grab the item before you do anything.
Freeze. Yeah. 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 Goofy.
Alright, come on, Goofy.
Yeah. Courage.
Thank you, Shadow, for not falling down. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a glitch.
Yeah. Yes. Power. Freeze. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
The one thing is that when you stun through a card break, you know, no matter you'll get a good hit in when you do that.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that should be everybody. Make sure I defeat everybody, then we're going to the final door. Alright, just a green card. So there's any green cards in here. Alright. Alright, we're in the second district. Here's Sid. Well, what do you know? It's Sora. Wait, what am I saying? I don't know you. But you do look like a Sora, what with the spiky hair and baggy pants. It's okay, Sid. That's my name. So you heard me, eh? Well, I can't say as if I'm surprised. Anyway, maybe you can help me out. A friend of mine's supposed to be somewhere in this castle, town. Got any ideas? Your friend, huh? Lately all this town sees is heartless. Can't even take 2 steps without getting attacked. In fact, this plaza's the worst. What it is, a jumbo-sized holler shows up when that bell rings. If you value high, you get out here with about the getting's good. Gosh, maybe we should leave. Don't you want to see the Heartless? No, we don't. And it's gonna happen. There it is. The bell. Be careful, Sora. Alright, there it is. The guard armor. I actually like the music in here, y'all. I actually like it.
Yeah, yeah, ha! Ha! Rah! Courage! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 Power!
Alright.
Come on! Gotcha!
Alright, it was like a bullet just came into my room.
Goofy!
Loyal!
Oh, Goofy, come on. Ah, Goofy.
Donald!
Alright, come on, Simba.
Courage!
Nice, Simba.
There!
And goodbye. Yeah, leveling up time. Alright, got the God Armor enemy card. And this enemy card is usually for like extending your attack range. I'm gonna learn Stun Impact right here. Alright, so your friend wasn't here? No, I don't think I'll find him in this town. But he's somewhere in this castle. I just know it. Castle? Like this whole town inside some humongous castle? Oh, that's rich. He's probably right, Sid. We may not understand what's going on, but Sora does. He can see that reality is bigger than just this world. I wish I was that sure. You'll be okay, Sora. No matter what shape reality takes, you can handle it. So you're saying like that, y'all, like, you know, fall into reality and stuff like that. I may not remember you, but I know you in my heart. Leon. Alright, take care, Sora. Alright, I'm a little lost, but best of luck anyway. Alright, Aerith's about to say something to us. Alright, what's up? I don't have all the answers, but I have to tell you something. Your memories created this town, right? That's what the guy who gave me the card said. And that's true, then this town is just a figment of your mind. And so are we. But you can't be a figment. You're standing right here. The town is here too. But I'm not really me. I don't remember the things I should, and I sense things I shouldn't. Sora, beware your memories. In the journey to come, you'll be faced with more illusions. Sometimes the shadows of your memory will deceive you, try to lead you astray. So, what exactly does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm just another illusion. The truth is out my reach. Don't say stuff like that. It's depressing. Stay strong, Sora. Don't let the illusion distract you for what's truly important. Okay. Sora. Are you ready to go? Yeah, be right there. Alright, well, I better get going. Aerith? Aerith? What about Aerith? Where did she go? I was just talking to her. Aerith left with Leon and the others, remember? Uh-huh. You worried us just stand there by yourself. Is this what she meant? Yeah, it's just another figment of his memory. That's what she's trying to basically tell Sora. Alright. Oh, another cure. Cure number 2. Yeah, standing attack range. So it's like slide and dash in a way. Alright, we're gonna do a little spoiling right here, y'all, and then it's gonna probably be a really good starting point. But at least I want to at least get started with this game at least. That was the most I want to do, get started with this game.
Well, Sora, did you enjoy meeting your memories?
Yeah, it was good to see everyone. But what do you really want from me?
What do you have to give?
Yeah, he basically went the Keyblade, bro. Here come Axel.
Hello.
What do you want?
No hogging the hero.
Then perhaps you'd like to test him.
Perhaps I would. My show now, Keyblade Master. Who am I? Oh, my name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Sure.
Good. You're a quick learner. So, Sora, now that we're getting to know each other better...
I always do that little stance and as he put out his Choco Wand.
Don't you go off and die on me now.
Alright, let's get it. First little boss fight against Malusha. I mean, Axel. Oh my god.
Freeze!
Oh.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
You gotta go zero. You try to use this. Yep, there it is. Nice.
Come here.
Freeze!
Let the flames burn you.
Heal! Donald!
Don't heal. You better heal him. Alright.
Give me a break.
Okay, he was really about to go. Dawn was just about to go to heal him. Alright, I got the fire.
Another one? What's it do?
Yeah, it's another world card, Goofy. We can basically go to another worlds.
Kinda looks like the card you used when you made Traverse Town.
Then I guess we're gonna need it to keep going.
That's right.
And here's Axel, his little signature pose.
Did you really think after that introduction I would give up oh so easily?
You were testing us.
And you passed. Congratulations, Sora. You're ready now. Ready to take on Castle Oblivion. You will need to follow your memories. Trust what you remember and seek what you forget. Then you will find someone very special.
And they all talking about
You mean
nominate.
King Mickey and Riku?
You will just have to give some more thought to who it is that's most important to you.
They ain't talking about nominate. They be trying to do
Our
something to
most
him.
precious memories lie so deep within our hearts that they're out of reach. But I'm sure that you can find yours, Sora.
Why me?
You have lost sight of the light within the darkness, and it seems that you've forgotten that you forgot.
The light within
I'm
darkness?
saying all the meaning that they're saying. I'm just saying.
Would you like me to give you a hint?
I was like, what's the hint that Asa was going to give him?
Sora, do you need it?
I'm gonna figure it out for myself. If you're in my way,
Don't worry, Sora. We'll protect you.
Donald.
Good answer. Just what I'd expect from the Keyblade Master. But be forewarned. When your sleeping memories awaken, you may no longer be who you are now.
I mean, he's saying all that, but yeah, they're just playing a trick on Sora. But yet, in a way, they're talking some meaning when it comes to that. Look at all the worlds that we are seeing. Alright. Goofy. Gorge, you think this is more like Astro and that other guy? If you meet Astro again, you can leave him to me. Oh my god, you're saying that? Donald. Alright, so we get to right here, there's gonna be a very good stop point at this little cutscene.
what's wrong, Jiminy?
Well, you see, what Axel said back there worries me. What could he have meant by, you may no longer be who you are?
I may no longer be me. How can I be anyone else?
Of course. Still, you can't be too careful.
Yep. Feels like just about anything could happen here in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
We'll be okay. Whatever it is they're cooking up, we'll be able to handle it together.
Course we will. Like that creepy castle we explored together. The one with all those weird contraptions.
And then he talking about Hall Bastion, but yeah, they're forgetting it. Oh, that's what's going on.
When was that?
Yep.
I can't remember. What was it called?
Yeah, that's what's going on. The memory is messed. Every time they go up, they're losing their memories from the previous, what's been happening previous in KH1.
Sorry, I can't remember.
What? Stop goofing around.
Goofy, sure you didn't make it up?
See?
I don't think so.
Yep. Oh, that's what's going on, y'all. The memories is basically messing up right now. Before they go into that cast, going up to Castle Oblivion. Alright, fine. It's called War Point. You can fully move to each floors where I complete it. And yep. But yes, this could probably be a good stopping point on stream. And then we'll continue more further into it next time. I know next week, or at least Sunday or so, I want to go and play some Persona. But I need y'all to please go into my post and tell me which girl you guys want me to romance. Because I could choose myself if I want to, but I want to give y'all a chance to decide for me. Since it is a viewer choice stream, so I'm letting y'all decide for me. So far I got 1 for Rise and then 2 for Chie. So definitely let me know. Definitely let me know, y'all, for sure. But other than that, it was a good day. We played on with some tier lists. You know, we just did 1, but hopefully next time we get better at it, for sure. And we start off with a little bit of Castle Oblivion. But I'm out, y'all. About to chill for the night. You gotta take it easy, though. I'm out. Peace.